book report. This is Jason's library. Haven't said that for a while. Anyways, today we're going to move on to a new book, Ally, written by Alan Gratz in the 7 Books of Survival. So this book will be basically talking about D-Day, one chance to unite, and everything to lose. Alright, let's move on. So, we're going to be talking about Allies, written by Alan Gratz. Alright, that just disappeared. I don't know why. Anyways, gone with my dog. Let's continue. First of all, was this lopsided car. We're going to move into character analysis. So who are the... Actually, we're doing the story first. Yeah. So what is in the story? Well, basically the story has a bit of a parts and different characters all mixed up together. Unlike the first book, Refugee, this is more than just 3 characters. And a lot of them did die, which is quite confiscating. Well, so first character we have being before dawn and June 6, 1944 as 2 American soldiers, 16-year-old Dean Carpenter, a German immigrant. So Dean Carpenter was first a German and he moved to American military because he believed that Nazis were too odd to be with. And for Dean Carpenter, he went on this journey, which is really difficult. So as basically a military on the ground, they had to land it with a Higgins boat and then capture all the enemies on the beach in order to get in. However, the artillery did a good line of job. Dee then continued on using tanks and walls as the base of survival and then went on into destroying bases and German enemies. However, his secret of being a Kraut or a German was soon given to his best friend in the military called Sid, who hated Krauts. But they soon became well again. But Dee was sent home to Berlin, Germany because of this gigantic wound he had in the right shoulder. So then we have a German-occupied France is about to begin. In a plane flying above the English Channel, there are also another new character. So this one is called James, and he started to believe in success in the F day in school. Now, James is this character that really wanted to win. He wanted to show to everyone else in school that he was not just this old skinny crowd that was not even a bit of use. And then we have some on Omaha Beach, that is where James and Dee landed. A girl named 20-year-old African American medic or medical instrumentor named Henry Allen, a member of the only African American unit on the entire beach, was going to get a lot of soldiers saved. Instead of like the white medics, a black medic, which a lot of people from the segregation hated, was actually working much harder than them, which is quite a surprise. Then we have the other quite minor characters. We have the 2 girls in the story. There is 11-year-old French-Algerian girl named Samira. Samira's dad and mom were all taken by the Nazis and gun pointed and killed right in front of her. So she changed into a spy and then, basically fought for Germany. And she got a dog during the period called she named, and then they became great friends on the journey of spying. She met a new person, another minor character called Jeason, who died within 1 hour, which is quite surprising to me. I don't want to die in 1 hour when the war started, but anyways, it's called Jason, not the name I'm spelled to. Anyways, then we have some Will Smith's friend, sudden and unexpected deaths. These are all coming on D-Day, this day of sudden death and sudden recovery. Alright, moving on. Well, this is just a normal caterpillar, I guess. character analysis, finally. So what are the characters? And this is after the storyline. Alright, boom. So, okay, so in the story you have 3 main characters. That was not supposed to happen. Anyways, let's just start from the beginning. So in the story you have 3 main characters. We have Dee, Henry, and James. So we have all introduced them in the previous slide. So Dee is talked about most in the story, a few more chapters and parts than others. And he is a kraut, or a bad way of saying German person, or the Hitler used Nazi. And then we have Henry, which is black, and a lot of people did not trust him to be a medic because this meant people's lives. But who, minded that on this great battlefield? Say you have 16 billion people and you're fighting a war. If you lose only 1 soldier, no one's going to mind about it. The entire army isn't going to be really sobbing over one person's death. Well, if it's not the general or the king or something, but a normal soldier. However, you need to understand that every soldier, every man has a family, and that family is important, and they will sob over this thing a lot. Then we have James, which is a paratrooper or jumping out of the sky kind of person with a parachute. All right, moving on. So, last bit was our cute little cat called Beluga. We are going to learn about what the cat thinks about. Anyway, so this is basically what we learned from the story. Now, the cat did not learn anything. Never mind the cat. Alright, so what exactly did I learn? So basically in this entire story, the first pace and intense. This is a war story that is happening in World War II. Everyone is going to be clashing into each other, and we see how realistic and what had happened. Instead of looking at those Jack and Annie fact tracker stories, we can use this as a better example of historical fiction, and we can actually get more information from a person's perspective of how they see that war. Alright, finally, all I want to say is, oh wait, stop, yeah, great, the end. And that will be all for today. See you later.